Today I'm going to teach you about the Battle of Kursk. First, let's see a bit of background before the Battle of Kursk. The Nazis just suffered a devastating defeat to the Soviets after the Battle of Stalingrad after being encircled by the Soviets. As a result, Hitler launched Operation Citadel as a response. In Operation Citadel, Hitler planned to invade the Kursk salient, which was massive, spanning over 150 miles in length, to weaken the Soviets in the summer of 1943. The Soviets knew that the Nazis were going to invade the Kursk Bulge sooner or later, so they started to dig trenches and collect up infantry and tanks for the invasion. This is a map of the Battle of Kursk. As you can see, the Soviets outnumbered the Nazis both in infantry and tanks by over 600 tanks and 400,000 men. In the early hours of July 5, 1943, the Nazis begin their advance. The Nazis uses the Luftwaffe and the infantry to carry out minor ground attacks. So far, the Soviet defenses have held off the Nazi advance. In the south, the Nazi forces had better luck at crumbling the Soviet defense, and made their way to the town of Prokhorovka, 50 miles away from Kursk. On July 12, Russia's 5th Guards Tank Army and the Germany's 2 SS Panzer Corps clash. Despite having heavy losses, the Red Army managed to keep hold of Prokhorovka from Nazi hands. The Soviets then launch a counteroffensive, Operation Kutuzov, and broke through the Nazi lines. The Soviets won the Battle of Kursk, and therefore ended Hitler's plans to rule over Russia. It is estimated that there were 800,000 Soviet deaths and 200,000 Nazi deaths, but the figures show it may be much lower. Hitler and the Wehrmacht only found more defeats from here, and Operation Citadel was a disastrous defeat to the Nazis.